takes guts to defy convention and break stereotypes. For trailblazing women across Africa, it's all a part of pursuing their passions. In Durban, South Africa, we meet one woman diving into the world of adventure sports.
What gets me up in the morning is the gift of life. That we have a bounty and a blessing to wake up to every single day, and that you have another day to look forward to. Hi, my name is Qudsi Amal. I run the company Nomadic Spirit, and this is my Africa. I love most about my job that it doesn't feel like a job. I love that it feels like I'm having the most fun in my life and just having a ball every single time we get out in the water. It feels like I was born to do this.
Since starting her adventure company in 2016, Qudsi has been teaching women how to surf and coordinating outdoor trips around Durban.
This was where my mom's shop was, right here, next to Surf Riders, well, the Life Saving Club, where, of course, a lot of surfers used to come into, and, you know, our patrons, and, yeah, lots of exposure to surf. After school, every single day, I used to head over there and watch surfers have their sundown surf. And that really inspired me to want to take the step and actually get a surfboard myself, which someone kindly enough left at our shop by coincidence. It was serendipitous. I took the surfboard, I headed into the waves, and that was my first try, and I was absolutely rubbish at it.
But Qudsi quickly faced challenges from more than just the waves.
Initially, my family weren't too keen on me surfing. My father, of course, was one of my biggest inspirations. He helped get my board in the water and took me down to the beach and accompanied me every single time that I wanted to try. Other family members, however, weren't too keen on it and were set back by the limitations of culture and tradition and mistakenly superimposing that on religion. The biggest misconception about Muslim women, I would think, is that we're oppressed and that Islam prohibits us from living our truth in the ways that suit our personality as individuals. There is much leeway for this. We've been given guidelines in the religion as to what is permissible and not, and as long as you stay within them in respectable boundaries, there's nothing wrong with living your dreams and going for what you believe is yours.
With her father's encouragement, Qudsi became an avid surfer. But her journey to becoming the woman she is today took a winding path.
When I was 19 years old, I left the country to go traveling abroad and backpacking. I traveled to Europe and lived for 7 years in the UK. Thereafter, 7 years in Saudi Arabia. When I got back last year was when I decided to catch up on all the dreams that I've missed out on as a child. Nomadic Spirit was born out of a fervent desire to live my dreams and to push boundaries, push the envelope, test myself on exactly how far I could go if I lived out of my comfort zone. Okay, can I listen? I'm going to do it one more time, and then you guys are going to do it, and I'm going to come around. I think that's what I think, right? Just like what what we do always. So, one more time, on the board. Right? Hands next to boobies. Up. Okay? That's how you get it. Alright, you guys on your board.
Qudsiya has taught more than 30 women of all ages not only how to conquer the waves, but also their fears.
The impact I wish to make is to push women out of their comfort zones and to make them brave. It gives them the guts they need to live their dreams, to make a difference in their community and society and to themselves in their own personal lives, and to let them know that whatever they hope and wish to do as a goal or a dream, it's not out of reach. If I wasn't doing this, I would probably be trying to make a difference to society as a whole, something that would be in service of humanity, of mankind, and that would also at the same time bring me to life.
And for this woman, breaking barriers is just the beginning.
What makes me feel empowered is giving power to other people. I believe that power only grows when shared, just like a candle doesn't diminish in its light when you share it with other candles. Fear holds you back from going forward in anything that you choose in life. And the scarcity mentality says that you're not good enough. And this is often inner voices. And this can also be outer voices from that of our community and people out there in the world that tell us that we cannot do certain things, maybe because they don't believe that they can do it, or they just don't see any potential in you. I do public speaking, and I've spoken in front of hundreds of people. I advise them to be true to themselves, live the most authentic life, not bother or care what people think of them, because that is the number one thing that instills the deepest amount of fear. And that fear is the destroyer of dreams and the destroyer of your psyche and your personality and your soul. So as long as they do not fear what other people think, then they stop fearing the inner voice within.
I'm in content creation. I like to just make videos and post them up on YouTube.